discussion on item number 2? I'd like to hear a motion to close item number 2.
So moved.
Have a second? We have a second from Gladine. Close item number 2 on new business. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Close item number 2 on new business. Item number 3 on new business.
I move to approve the minutes as presented by Jennifer Lee. The minutes of April 22nd, 2014.
We have a second? Approve the minutes of April 22nd. Mr. Setterstrom, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion
I
carried.
abstained too. I wasn't here.
I wasn't members.
Yeah.
At this time, we will open up public comment. Any public comment?
At your last meeting, we passed out a little handout, it was a 4-page handout, that listed all of our accomplishments. The fact of the matter is, funding down at the railroad is always tenuous. We're running a major industrial complex with volunteers, donations, memberships, and grants. On the McGill Depot, the grant was received and was withdrawn by the state of Nevada because of the severe economic times the state of Nevada went through. We just received $50,000 from the state again, and we're working to open up the depot. And I think one of the things is the credit of everything that has been done here hasn't been addressed. Yes, the billboard needs to be done, and I wasn't aware that someone wanted graphics from me. When you talk about the employees going to city council meetings and being paid, the decisions of the city council impacted their paycheck. So I asked them to go if they wanted to. It was not mandatory. They had a choice. And then when you talk about being apolitical, Councilman Westland, when he ran for city council the first time, used our logo. And that jeopardized our nonprofit status. And I requested that the management board and I requested Councilman Westland not use that logo. Councilman Westland elected to ignore that. His actions cost the foundation thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, which could have gone into fixing the billboard, perhaps painting the boxcar at the White Pine Public Museum. We had to go and trademark that logo at the United States Patent and Trademark Office. It was already our logo. That was another multi-thousand-dollar expense. So I think the things that have been done here is just really amazing. The issue of the replica car, that was done before any of us had a direct tie with the railroad. I was a volunteer. The management board was not. The current management board members weren't there. Fact of the matter is, the foundation has done a marvelous job over 30 years with assets that demand quite literally millions and millions and millions of dollars. And we have raised that money. And we've made these improvements. Is everything up to the level that we want it to be? Absolutely not. But if someone in this room has $15 million they don't know what to do with, give it to me and we'll have it used up by tomorrow, and we'll come back and ask for 15 more.
Thank you, Mr. Bassett. Any more public comment?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the main object is to address the financial condition of the railroad. I don't think there's a real problem with the bylaws. I don't think there's a real problem with the articles and corporation. It worked for years, up until the time that the auditors told the city council that they had a problem. When they tried to address it, then it got blown out of everything but what the problem was. We need to focus on the financial condition of the railroad. Everything else will work out. spreading the area of responsibilities. No, I think the way we have it now is fine. The problem is, a lot of things haven't been documented. I'm going to blame attorneys for that. The fact that there isn't anybody going to either or meeting, that's a respected board. When I was in office, I went to all the boards. They fell through the cracks, let's take care of them. But financial and is what you have to focus on. I'm worried about that railroad just like everybody else is. When I was mayor the first time, we paid for the insurance. They said one time, we just had a downfall this time, we paid for that. Now the city, years later, is not only paying for the audit, but they're also paying for the insurance. That wasn't in the bargain before. Yet the income of the railroad is considerably greater. You have a minimum of 2% coming just off the Fair and Rec Board. Is it a multi-million-dollar project? Yes, it is. But we all have to live within our means. It's tough at times, but that's the way it is. As a taxpayer, as a citizen of this community, I want this financial quagmire quashed. However, we have to take care of it. And the council, or the elected officials, that have to respond to that and work with the board. But changing the articles, changing the bylaws, no. No, they were set up for a reason. If the railroad is in trouble, the city taxpayer is on the hook. We have to live within our means, and that goes back to the elected officials. I'll be waiting for that information, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chachas. Any more public comment? No more public comment. I'd like to entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second. We have a motion and a second for adjournment. Any questions? All in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned. Thank you all for your comments, your input, and your attendance. Oh, we forgot one thing. Next meeting.
I think we should be able to decide that right now. It won't be a big one, but it's all here.
I think we should have it on Thursday at the council meeting, so we don't have to say about it for long. Meeting long.
Well, the next council meeting is the 22nd, and that's filled up. So we have to go clear to the 12th of June, from 2 till 4 o'clock on the 12th of June.
Yeah, so let's fill that on.
On the 22nd of May, you have meetings all day until from 8 in the morning.
Yeah, except at 10,
Hey,
you know,
hey.
but we've got utility board at 8, planning commission.
Oh, I see.
So the day's filled up already. So next available, now, running another date, would be the 12th of June, 2 to 4.
Is that what you were penciling in?
That's one of those youth terms.
Pardon?
Is that what you want to leave? June 12th?
Yes, June 12th.
Next meeting.
Yeah, so that works. I just think.
At 2 o'clock.
2 to 4.
That's what I found.
That's all right.
I apologize if you didn't understand. Mike Adams told me that he was just waiting on graphics.
At 4 o'clock.
No,
Oh, you might want to talk with him.
I have talked to him, and he was going to get with his graphics person, tell me what he needed.
3:12.
This has been a Georgetown production. George Chachas reporting. The preceding program was sponsored by The Greek, Ely's Radio Shack dealer at 570 Altman in downtown Ely, and brought to you as a public service by Ely TV, Channel 3-2 in Ely, Nevada. Local news telecasts can be seen Monday through Friday at 12:30 and 6:30 p.m. on this station.